Today I've just completed a meeting with the cultural and the religious leaders from Elgon Zone. Elgon Zone has two zones, that is Bugisu Region and Sebei. Now this is like an opening, like we've been sent out to test the opinions of the people, especially the leaders. So I've just met the cultural leaders from Bugisu, although the institution has not settled, but still we picked leaders from either side so that to form a team and then listen, because the main enemy that we have is poverty. And we told him if we fight poverty, then other things will be harmonized. So the president has sent us, today such meetings are taking place in 18 areas. So for me, I was sent in Elgon to talk to these people, just like an opening their eyes, trying to gauge their opinions about this parish government model so that we prepare ourselves when we roll it out, we are in harmony with them. We were also sent to appeal to them to be part of the government program, because we all look after the same people. Whether it is religious, you go to the same people. Whether it is culture, you go to the same people. Political, we go for the same people. So we need to move as a team as we fight the animal that we have, that is poverty at household level. So the meeting has gone well. I've got good feedback to do things the right way. And I'm appealing to the communities that also don't be the ones who drive corruption, because you are the ones who carry the money to go and bribe these people who are in these offices. Now, nepotism. Now we are telling you to recruit parish chiefs. We've been hearing some of you only go and recruit your relatives. Now, that is what we call nepotism. Give someone a job according to the ability that he has. So once we fight this, then the community will be peaceful, the family will grow, and the nation of Uganda will be able to grow to middle income status. Thank you.
Ahmad Hamid Wandega gemanya gange ndi regional kadhi wa Eastern Muslim region kulembera district za government 38 ate sub region 5 Goretti, Bugisu, Teso, Sebei ne Karamoja. Ate ku ludda lwa Inter-Religious Council kubanga wano tujidde mu kiti kya Inter-Religious Council, nze chairman wa Inter-Religious Council era region yemije ntwala kuva Busia paka Karamoja. Kati ensonga za minister zibaddemu mulamwa kubanga minister abadde atukubiriza kwegatta. Nawe nga bw'okimanyi tewali kye tusobola kukola nga tetwegasse. Eyo nsonga nkulu nnyo, nze nga munaddiini tukubiriza abantu bonna twegatte, Abasiraamu twegatte, Abasiraamu twegatte, aye tukolere wamu. Kuba kati waliwo ebintu ebikwatagana ku development nga tebyetaaga ddiini. Okuzimba essomero ku kitundu, okusima amazzi n'ayikondo, era nze Abasiraamu nga bagasima mbagamba mugasime mu trading center oba wali abantu abangi banywe n'owabeerawo Omusiraamu mu babiri naye nga abasigadde si Basiraamu bali entitled amazzi. So ensonga y'okwegatta eyo nsonga nkulu. Ensonga y'abakyala, abakyala ku mulembe guno gwe tuliko ne ku mulembe guli ogwa Nabbi Muhammad, abakyala baplayinga a very big role. Abakyala ba advisinga nga Nabbi, ojjukira Nabbi lumu yaliko ng'agenda Makka ne bamugaana okuyingira Makka, banne ne beekalakaasa. Naye bwe yadde eri omukyala bamuyita Salama n'amuwa amagezi n'amugamba nti awuliriza abantu kye bagamba, genda osaleko enviiri ku mutwe. Yali tenaana kumala, bonna nga basazeeko ne bagamba nti ya Rasulallah, tuwulidde ky'ogamba tetujja kuwakanya. Omukyala nga Lady Khadija yakwata ku Nabbi ku mukono, yali business ready nga musuubuzi yayimirizaawo Nabbi. Kati tosobola kugaana mukyala kukola. Kaakati nga bino bali kugamba ebya parish development model, bintu bikulu nnyo. Omukyala naye afune kasente. Kati musajja anganze regional kazo oba chairperson Inter-Religious Council ndi Karamoja, ndi Busia, ofunye omugenyi banaakukubira esimu nti tugulire ku nvu ate oli Karamoja onoziweereza otya. Noke osobola okuweereza akasente naye ate kati ngaafu ab'omu byalo oweereza akasente ate baveeyo bepakire bakoti naye bw'abaawo n'akakoko ke ng'alunda obwedda boogera kulunda bukoko. Enkoko ne bw'ogisuula ewakaawo eri obuwuka. Ate maddamu abeera ewaka enkoko y'emmere gy'aliddeko ng'asuula awo asobola okugira ki. So olaba nti eno parish development model nze nkubiriza abantu bonna tuleme mu kubeera tugambe Museveni yatwerabira gavumenti teri president ajja kujja aleete sente azikusuulire mu nyumba okeere ku makyanga ziri ku mulyango. Wabula baleeta programu nga zino tuzeetanire, bali kutusomesa pillars, objectives, ebigendererwa bya parish development model.
Kama sena bali Geoffrey Wepondi Prime Minister wensi ya Masaba oluho ndebo rishinesi kufunilemo kuza meeting yeshalero yo bahulandire ano kubona nga program ya government sibalanga bari parish model kiramo kamane kukitabuse mwalesi babandu bakali bali so shezi kufunilemo shirishirindi babandu befe bamasaba hobola ku government ikomere ikana kurusa obutambi mungo tse babandu batya ku parish model ho bakana bayambi ni babandu. So first kwamisele yo program inda yachisimile kwachakani ndaho napo kumulanga hori ngayatabuye mushale sibali bali kuzana program bose basumusenga fundi bamoholano ba sabandi bachakanirwe ho betsa kurusa obutambi babana basome kimwe bafune niyango abwene nawo bamohomo bari program yo umwaha mutwelo bachibiri emu yawe yo barere buri yango y'abantu yango umuntu mungu mutwela mu mundu banyeresa kufuna miliyoni ngabyenga bimya miliyoni ngakabiri nisama mupesa kesi baholele mu bintu si bali hoza kusomesa hiyo. So fenga benzi yamasaba kwachakani ebula ifasimile kusabani babandi nyuma ina bachakani ebula kubetsa kurusa obutani.
Yeah, well, thank you. Robert Weber is my name, the Deputy RS Balester. Like I've said earlier, our interest now as a government and the guidance of the President, we're emphasizing the parish model, which is going to be launched in Kibuku. So far, people, the reception is too positive, people are anxious to see when is this program starting. But of course, we have already started. It's like a wedding. Everything is now set, waiting for resources. Our teams, since we have trained the human resource, what we call the parish chiefs, the communities. You remember that we have been having challenges in some of the programs of the government, which are normal, but I can still give a guarantee that people now are willing to start with a new program for parish model of improving the household income of our people. Like you are aware of when we were discussing with the people, our target is to ensure that every household person by 1 month can be able to raise 1.6 million. So far, people have bought the idea. People have been engaging people. His Excellency President has been talking about, Minister has been talking about, chairpersons, LC 5 councillors, and even we as the commission, because that's our work. I can guarantee that people are positive about this program or this ideology of parish model to improve our household income or other people's outreach, because it has been a mindset. Like you have been in this meeting of the Minister of General Development. You know that there are many pillars of parish, but for them they are handling the pillar of mobilization and the mindset change. That's why for us in Bali here, we have been engaging the church and the cultural leaders or religious leaders and the traditional leaders. Why? These are the cornerstones of people who teach what we call mindset. Kneel down, they kneel. Stand up, they stand. Such mindsets can only be taught by the church, which has leaders, traditional leaders. Like you see Bugisu. Like when we talk about the wider involvement of the traditional leaders, one is a language. You can't translate a program without local language. So we need a culture, traditional leaders, or traditional leaders, in order to explain what's supposed to be implemented by the government. And that's why we want to thank the Minister of Gender, Social Development. I want to thank our ministers, Honourable Goretti Kitutu. I want to thank the senior president advisor, Mr. David Mafabi, who has explained explicitly on how people are supposed to appreciate of this program of parish model. You remember David talking about we need everybody on the board. And that's why the man gave it. Our target is to have what we call the Eastern Community Integration, which collapsed in 1977. When we look at our colleagues, even for Barrio in Teso, people are speaking one language here because they're debating each other. We from Kenya, we from this. When the man was speaking about South Sudan, North Sudan, how many? He says there are around 42 million people. Here in Somalia, 3 million people. Here in Ethiopia, talk about 100 million people. But if Bugisu can become one, or the people can become one, the market will be very clear. And how do you achieve it? When you are selling, by the time we talk about the 3 C's, I don't know whether you're aware, cotton, copper, and coffee. Now we have gone beyond that. People can deal with fruits, they can deal with wine, they can deal with other products. Therefore, if we continue having this positive idea of party model, our poverty will be history in our country, Uganda, and the guidance of the President.
Thank you.